Hello everybody, welcome to OCHD and welcome to another Jumpooty Heroes news video. Today we are talking about the Super Bo-bobo World Festival, which is the second Bobobo feature festival, and it's the first one of this year. Admittedly, it did come after a little bit of a dead period. We just had like reprints and stuff going on, but it has 9 characters instead of 8, which we haven't had a 9-character feature festival in some time. And I would say there is very obviously quite a lot of effort put in here by the devs for this specific event. They haven't like surprised us and dropped some random bait limited during the dead period or during this event. It's just the Bobobo stuff. It's like, it's a very pure 12-day event. It's just, if you're here for Bobobo, you're here for Bobobo, and if you're not, then it is what it is. And I've said in the past, I think the series is very difficult to read. To be fair, I have noticed that the translations on the fan websites not very good, and the Viz version I don't think is complete yet. As far as I can tell, if it is, it's not fully available on their website to buy. It's certainly not in the vault, so I've been told that if you do want to enjoy this series, the best way to do it is to just watch the anime, which may well work better, I don't know. Let me tell you something, finding translations for stuff like event names and skill names and stuff like that, tough. It is tough with this series, but I'm sure I would have a bit more luck if if I had watched the anime, I would know where certain things happen, where certain characters appear. I don't know, but let's talk about this event. So, the login bonus, no rubies in the login bonus. Bit disappointing, gotta say, but we did have like a little ruby login everyday thing just before this event started. I don't know if that makes up for it, but that was nice. The rewards are generally not great, but we do get some Bobobo tickets, and we get some of the stuff we need to evolve Beauty. She evolves to 6-star rarity in this event. We also get an aura costume for Heppokomaru. And this is kind of a freebie because they just give you a ticket that gives you a copy of him. So if you didn't have him already, now you do. And all you have to do is get him up to level 99 during this event, and you get the costume, which is pretty cool. The daily stage gives us the new Bobobo ticket, the version 2 ticket. And they've continued the meme where the Bobobo version 1 ticket had the Exodia limited Yugi, and the Bobobo World ticket, which is the version 2 ticket, that has the Slifer the Sky Dragon, or the Sky Dragon of Osiris, Yugimoto on it. So these tickets are the Bobobo tickets are still the best tickets. I don't really know how many you can get throughout this event, probably not that many, but it will be added to the exchange at some point, so pretty cool. They've also put Light Yagami on there. Don't know why he's on this one, but not the old one. I was kind of hoping we might see Light and Ryuk, but I think that's just a dream. That's just a dream. There was no chance, really. And then the first event, the first Farmables, is a points event. You collect this item, the Narcissist Magnum Bullet, and you can trade that for lots of luxury rewards. Once again, I don't see any rubies. I think there might be like a small amount of rubies, I'm not sure. But hero jewels and the evolvers for Beauty and copies of Kancho-kun, who, to my knowledge, is a character that shows up, stabs someone in the butt, dies, and then comes back again inexplicably and does the same thing, I believe. So that's cool. And we have Yakun, which is like, I'm not going to try and explain everything, because even though I have read to get some context, some of the stuff is just a bit odd. And this item just gives a bunch of skill experience, so make sure to use it similar to scrolls. Pretty nice that that's there. And now we get down to the more traditional class events. We have the Catastrophe class event, which has Serviceman. This is a unit that used to be enemy only, can now be farmed and used. has been given an updated sprite as well, which is, well, it is what it is. It definitely looks better than the old one, but I don't know if that really says much. And we've got yet another Catastrophe class event that doesn't actually give an aura costume. It gives other goodies. But for me, other goodies are fine, I think. I would say it's better than like an emblem. I don't really want an emblem if I beat a difficult stage. I want goodies. So I think this gives 5 jewel shards. That's half a jewel. That's pretty good considering how many we need nowadays. Then we have the Transcendent Incomplete Bobo patch, which is a very interesting sprite. I'm gonna be looking forward to seeing what this actually looks like in game. Like when it's fully animated and the special animation and stuff. Much like a lot of the other stuff with Bobobo, this is sort of like it was just like a couple of chapter gag. It might even be like a 1 chapter gag. And they made it into a unit. I don't know why, but they have. And I've got to say, if you're going to commit to making something look stupid, they've done quite well. They've replicated what happened in the manga quite well. So I've got to, respect where respect is due. Then we have this event, which gives jewels. I don't know if this is out yet. I don't think this is out yet. I assume this is insanely difficult. If they're giving away jewels for clearing 1 stage, 3 jewels, it's not going to be easy. Realistically, it's just not. So I'll look forward to giving that a go. And considering how OP the new limiteds are, I'm probably going to struggle. Then we have Suzu, who, as far as I can tell, is quite a minor character again. Not as much of a gag as like a Incomplete Boba patch, but quite a minor character. And look, as I was reading through, I realized Bobobo has so much content that they can make it, like different versions of the protagonists and fusions and different characters that join the cast for like 1 chapter or whatever. They could do events on it for years and years to come. So if the devs have genuinely had a lot of fun making this event, I wouldn't be surprised if we get another one within the next year or 2. Because it looks like they really did enjoy making it. But we did get Suzu. Sprite looks okay. I think the Bobobo art style is quite simple, so you're a bit limited in what you can do with the sprites, but they look pretty good. They look pretty good. And then we have Rice. Similar situation to Suzu, although I think he's a slightly more major character, has more chapters that he appears in, I think. And he has an aura costume, actually, which I appreciate. 2 aura costumes in this event, plus an old unit getting evolved from 3-star to 6-star, plus a total of 9 units. So, I must say, a really packed event. No legend summon, but that's fine. That's fine. Does Bobobo have a legend summon? If it does, I can't remember what it is. So, they could have added one. They could have added one. But I suppose I'd rather have a playable character than a legend summon, so it's whatever. Then we have Unity Battle returning with Pickle. And this Unity Battle gives jewels and rubies and all that good stuff. I think that's pretty much the standard now. I think the only distinction really between like the bonus ones and the non-bonus ones are the bonus ones sort of, they not just let you win, they buff you, and they give you every opportunity to absolutely obliterate them. Whereas some of the other ones you have to work a little bit harder. But regardless, the rewards are very, very nice, so we will take those, although I hate farming Unity Battle. Thank you for making this a 7-day event. Although, is it a 7-day event? I did see an update that they changed some of the dates on the news post. So I'm just going to check if it is a 7-day event, just in case, because I think that's how long Unity Battle should be. I think they should pretty much go the entire length of the event. I know for like some of the JP players and some of the more hardcores, that's off-putting because they're trying to get like the top ranks, and I don't really care. But the thing is, like, if it's on the whole time, you can just farm it at your own pace. So I like that, but I'm not going for the top ranks. So I can understand why there would be sort of a disconnect there between between like the hardcores, the ultras, and then people like me. It says 7 days. It does say 7 days, so Pretty good. Pretty good. Then we have the reprint Max Luck Special Reward Campaign. Pretty much all of the characters now, I think, are available in the logbook. Some of the characters, like, for example, Dengakuman, his event is not in the logbook. He is returning during this, but once this Feature Festival is over, his event won't be there, but he will be. He'll be available from the logbook points store thing. So you'll be able to get him, you'll be able to get Soft-On's Evolver, you'll be able to get all these characters through their events, you'll be able to get Tokoro Tenosuke from the point store. So, yeah, I don't think Bobobo has any events that are exclusively, like, outside the Voyage log anymore, except for the score challenge, which has been discontinued. And I can't remember the name of the character, but the character that is available from the score challenge is now in the medal store. So pretty much all the Bobobo stuff is going to be available outside of this event, except for the new stuff being added during this event, and that'll be added to the Voyage log later. So no rush to max all the old stuff, but if you want to, it's there. And if you do it, you will be able to unlock this thing. It's like you level up the ranks, and then when you get to the top rank, you get a special emblem, which is something, I guess. It's something. But this is probably more interesting. This one gives tickets, missions that are relatively straightforward. You just got to clear like a lot of the new events that have come out and play some adventures on Adventure Island, which you're going to do during this event. It says bring Busey to clear a stage. Well, she's boosted on one of the stages, so you'll definitely bring her. So, yeah, you definitely want the tickets. I think there's 25 tickets. 25 free summons. You can't complain. And pretty easy missions. And then here's 100 rubies. This is pretty much the only rubies in this event, except for, I guess the Unity Battle has some as well. It's a little bit low on rubies, but to be fair, like I said, there was the little ruby campaign before this, and at least they didn't release free limiteds during this period, and we had a little bit of a chance to relax the last week or so, 9 days I think it was, until this event started. I'm not saying it's ideal. I personally still think the ruby output is too low, but it's not as bad as maybe it has been in some other events we've had. It's not good, but it's maybe not as bad. Then we have the Tower Boost, which actually boosts all the Bobobo characters, not just the new ones, which we like. And I'm not really going to be participating too much, especially with the new units being as strong as they are. But if I were to summon, I definitely would be getting involved. Unfortunately, I'm definitely not. And we have the updates for the new level 15 characters, which are all the JoJo characters. Very nice that they're getting updated. And Super Dimensional Battle is back. Now, there is a little bit of confusion around this, for me at least. Because there is... Where is it? There is bonuses, rewards, given based on the number of bubbles you pop and the amount of damage you inflict. And when you look at it in game, they're both worded sort of similarly. One of them just says more damage and one of them says more skill bubbles, and they have a list of rewards. But it doesn't. I can't see anywhere where they say specifically you will get these rewards every day, but you'll get these other rewards maybe every week or something like that. But seemingly these rewards, I think, are every week. I can't find the information that says they're every week, but I think they're every week. And by the way, they're not very good if they're every week, because it's like one jewel shard. This is if you do like as good as you can do. It's like one jewel shard and like a multi-ticket, which is nice, I guess, and like one limit break door or whatever. Like it's hardly any rewards. But seemingly, I don't know, maybe it's something like if you hit a certain amount of damage, you have a chance to get these rewards or something like that. I don't really know. But what I do know is it needs to probably be displayed slightly differently in game, because these rewards and these rewards, it looks like it's the same thing in game, but these ones you get every run without fail. They give you 2 bonus rainbow chests at the end, and it will include these rewards. But these ones, I'm guessing it's literally just if you happen to get a rainbow chest, or I don't know. It's poor from them. But at least we're getting the new Jewel Essence rewards, which is nice. You can basically get like 7 Jewel Shards a week, I think. Which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Then we have the limited gacha. Both the units on the same banner. I strongly impress upon the devs, if they ever were to watch this video, which they will not. Please turn the 9th multi into a choice ticket. And just let me choose, because there's going to come a time, like, the difference between these two units, one of them is a lot more gag, and one of them is a lot more, like, a popular sort of design of character, special fusion of the protagonist and another character. If they ever did this with a series that I was, like, really interested in, and it was, like, some dead character I didn't care about, and, like, one I was super, super excited for, and I got to the 9th multi and I got the dead character I didn't care about, it's painful going up to the 15th. Like, I get a lot of other games don't have a pity system at all, but you just make that a choice ticket. There's a lot of people that are going to go for both, and I'll go to the 15th anyway. So it's kind of annoying. Also, this should be a choice ticket too, because you could go the whole way and get everything you want except one of the heroes. You could pull a dupe, and you could be stuck not having one of the heroes. Which, if you're a big enough fan to go 15 multis, you should get them all, I think. Either way, the units are interesting. The Pickle situation, there was like a whole post they made that I could have translated and explained to the people why they chose Pickle. But what it really boiled down to was they thought it would be funny. There's not much else to it. They were just like, this character is... the whole gag is that it's just like an absolute like throwaway character, seen as annoying, hated by the main cast, thinks he's the shit, and he's not. He's just a pickle. And his main contributions to the series are dying. So let's make him a limit, because it'll be funny. I don't know how I feel about it, and I have a feeling that the reason we got 9 units in this event is because they felt like having Pickle here is probably a very simple sprite, but actually in the animations, like Bo-bobo shows up like it's a bit more involved. But I feel like they were like, okay, we'll throw him a bone. We'll give him 1 extra. We'll let Bobobo have 1 extra because they got Pickle. But it's stupid. It really is stupid. I think based on what I've read, Bobo Patch would have been quite a nice choice for a limited, but works well as a standard gacha. And I have a feeling we'll get another Dom patch in the future, at least one, probably more than one. So Bobo fans have something to look forward to there, I guess. And then we have the other stuff. The birthday banners, which, by the way, we don't know how consistent they're going to be with these. I am working on an update that is going to include all the birthdays on the character profiles, so people will be able to see it. But I don't know. A lot of characters, even if their birthday is public knowledge and it's like in the data books and all this stuff, they don't necessarily get a birthday gacha, even if they are limited. So I don't know. Like, if a character's birthday is on the database and then they don't show up in game, don't blame me. Don't blame the devs. But Yamamoto on the 21st, Minato on the 25th, and then we have Kuroko and Kagami for Kuroko's birthday on the 31st. Bear in mind, if you want to summon on this banner, 10 multis, not 9, because they only came out last year. The level 15 gacha, actually quite a nice little gacha. First multi is free, which we like. Second multi discounted to 500 rupees, which we like. And then if you did want to go for like JoJo Limiteds, like these steps are pretty forgiving, I would say. In 12 multis, you can get free JoJo Limiteds, plus a jewel and a half. Like it's pretty good. Plus 12 multis, not including like you're getting some discount there too. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It is pretty nice. I probably won't pull on it. But I could see why somebody who liked JoJo but was like new to the game, didn't have many limiteds. I could see why they would go for it. So I'm scrolling straight past this. You gotta know by now, Superstar Gacha is one of the worst in the game. And then the sales packs are all just kind of bad. They're all just kind of bad. So that's all I'm going to talk about for today. There is some interesting news for the Taiwan server, but I want to go more in depth on that in a separate video. So hope you guys look forward to that, and I will be back, well, probably tomorrow, I suppose. So I'll see you then.